Hey, this is 6 Bolt and Von Doom's Lab. This is a technical support video. Since there's no technical support for Hook of the Reaper, so the best alternative is create technical support videos going over the problems that I've seen people having. So this is going to be a short one, but I kind of call this one TeknoParrot is not connecting to Hook of the Reaper and other crazy problems. So if you can see from this, hey, TeknoParrot doesn't connect to Hook of the Reaper. Well, yeah, that's right. These are kind of like the crazy problems that don't really make any sense. So if I sent you here, it means your problem doesn't make any sense, and you probably should learn how things connect and why it's needed. And because if you just say, oh yeah, TeknoParrot's not connecting to Hook of the Reaper, I'm going to go, yeah, because it doesn't. So, like I said, these are the problems that don't make sense. And if you're here, it's not a good sign. So as I went over, TeknoParrot doesn't connect to Hook of the Reaper. There is kind of one kind of small case if you have the subscription and using FFB or the force feedback blaster. That force feedback blaster could connect to Hook of the Reaper if you put it into network mode instead of the Windows communications. I think it defaults at. But of course, that's not TeknoParrot. That's force feedback blaster. So it's force feedback blaster connecting to Hook of the Reaper and not TeknoParrot. So that's why I've seen probably the biggest one about out all these is TeknoParrot is not connecting with Hook of the Reaper. What's happening? So then some other crazy ones I've seen all have to do again with people not understanding, and it's mostly, hey, the inputs are getting messed up with Hook of the Reaper, or when I played it freeze the game, or the game reset. Can you help fix that? And I'm like, I can't really do that because Hook of the Reaper doesn't do anything with the inputs, or it doesn't really do anything with the emulator actually. So all the Hook of the Reaper does, it just looks at the outputs. It doesn't even communicate with the emulator or DemulShooter or anything. All DemulShooter knows is something connected to the TCP port and it's sending out data. So Hook of the Reaper doesn't even send any data to the emulator or DemulShooter. So there is no really even too much connection there. All it is just sending out data and Hook of the Reaper is reading it. So if the inputs are getting messed up and all that, I'm not doing anything with the emulator. I'm not doing. So if the game is getting messed up or anything, it has nothing to do with Hook of the Reaper. So that's kind of like the second one is like, hey, this is messing up the game somehow, or that doesn't deal with the force feedback of the light gun. But this is just a simple one, and that's pretty much it. Bye.